Hi and welcome to Scott's Inverts. I'm Scott. You're going to see some inverts in just 1 second. Now all the way through the month of December I'm going to do my intros from our front room because you get to see the Christmas tree and it is Christmas. So cast your minds back when we visited the Brighton show. It was absolutely awesome. It was only a couple of weeks ago, but we had an absolutely fantastic time. Now at the Brighton show we actually picked up our Harpactira baviana from Spa Spiders. Now this spider is absolutely gorgeous. It is a female, and in today's video we're going to rehouse her, but just look how stunningly beautiful that spider is. Anyway, let's get on with rehousing this spider. So here is our Harpactira baviana, or the Porcelius baboon, looking absolutely beautiful. Again, a confirmed female from Spa Spiders at a really good price, but that side viewer is just absolutely stunning. So this is the enclosure that she will be going in. This is a 10 by 10 by 10 glass enclosure. The soil in there is topsoil, never coir. We've also got some dry bits of moss, some small pebbles, just things like they would expect to find in the wild. That substrate, I'm just going to keep that nice and dry, although there will be a water dish going in this one, as well as there's one of the little pebbles that we put in, probably around 2 to 3 inches worth of depth also. So we go for a side view, a piece of cork bark lying flat almost with that little upturned piece at the front, creating a cave. I kind of didn't really like it. I thought I want to do something a bit, I don't know, a little bit different with this one, and I've got like a little hide that I've been keeping to one side for a little while, and I thought I'd try it out. So let's get that piece of cork out of there and let's go for this piece of bone. Now this is, I think, part of a cow's hip bone, but for us it will make a spider hide and it will look absolutely brilliant. So a special hide for a very special spider. In it goes in the corner, and I think it looks really good. Kind of gives that wasteland type of a feel. More of a naturalistic kind of a look, a little bit of bone, probably, you know, where they come from, you'd expect to find that type of thing. So this is just what I went for, looking pretty good. Now what I also decided to do was to put some moss in here. Now the moss is 100% dry. I just thought, we've got like that, all those bland colours in there, I wanted to get a little bit more, get a little bit of green in there, just to give the enclosure a little bit of contrast, so it's got some colour in there. So pushed it up into the corner, going up, put a little bit more at the back, got the water dish, a nice big water dish. This is basically so it doesn't dry up overnight, so the spider has always got access to that water. I've always been using the smaller water dishes and they seem to dry up really fast, literally overnight. So I'm going for the bigger ones now, a little bit more deeper ones, the ones that also aid to the hair humidity. So we've got it where we want it. Top that water dish up with water, and you see that moss up in the top right hand corner. I'm going to keep that alive. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of water over there, just enough to keep it nice and green and nice and happy. And if the spider likes it over there, it certainly will go that way. So that is it. That is us done. A little bit of a dubia going in there now, just so when she's hungry at night time and I've left her alone, she can go and munch that off. Absolutely awesome. Now here is the female Harpactira baviana. My word, is she a stunner. She is probably just under halfway grown, so she will need another rehouse as she comes up to being a subadult. But we've got a little while to wait for that, so until then she'll be good in this enclosure. Now I've got catch cups around the sides of the enclosure. I'm just trying to work out how I can literally get her out into the enclosure while on camera. And at one point I thought, well, I'm just gonna have to turn the camera off, get her in there, let her come out by herself, and then that'll be that. But we found this angle which just seemed to work. The camera does go in and out of focus because my hand seems to be closer to the screen than what the spider does. Just bear with me, you know, I'm not perfect, as you guys know. But here with the tongs, use the back of the tongs, not the front bit. And we are literally just touching the hairs on the legs and the abdomen at the very back with the actual tongs itself, keeping them flat to the spider as to cause no damage whatsoever. to the spider. In fact, where we go nice and close up, hopefully you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing. Now she has got that little hole in the substrate just there, so my fear was maybe she'll go down there and not into the enclosure. So I thought, well, if I fill it over a little bit like that, it will stop her going back down there basically. So a little bit more just agitation to the spider, just gentle pushes in the hopes that she'll come out. And eventually, she literally just strolled out. Luke from Spar Spiders has his ones trained well. And this one just went in like an absolute dream. You can see all that gold on the carapace and the gold hairs around those legs. Just what an absolutely beautiful spider. If you are thinking about one of these, you do need to be of a bit more experience, let's say, with spiders, because these are an old world. They do carry a bit of a nasty bite, so you do have to be very, very careful what you're doing with them. They are another one that is to be viewed, never handled. Absolutely beautiful. It did spend a little time walking around, exploring the whole of the enclosure, which kind of absolutely fascinated me, because a lot of the spiders will go in, they'll hide under their cork bark or in their hide, and that's it. You don't really see them again until it's feeding time. But this girl, absolute balls of steel, just out and wandering around and looking absolutely beautiful. That big water dish there, she's eyeing it up, and I've got a feeling she might, oh no, is she going to go in that enclosure? Just move the light so you can take a good look at that carapace and the abdomen. Just absolutely beautiful on these. These baboon spiders seem to be gaining in popularity as well, and the price is coming down on them as well. Off she wanders, and then she come back again, looking absolutely stunning. Those markings, my word. And she leaves us here having a good drink of water. Absolutely beautiful.
Boom! Harpactira, baviana, rehouse successfully with little or no trouble. Absolutely perfect spider. Behaved all the way through. Could not believe it. If you've got this far and you're not subscribed, remember to hit that subscription button. Now I want to give somebody a little shout out. So Freya, if you're watching, hello. Hope you're doing really well. And for those of you who don't know who Freya is, Freya and Daddy do a YouTube channel. I'll put their link down in the description. Freya is currently in rehab, recovering from a stroke. She's only 8 years of age. So please pop along to her channel downstairs. Leave some positive comments on her videos and I will be forever grateful. Remember, we have the Christmas Day giveaway coming out on the 25th of December, Christmas Day, at 6 PM going on onwards. You have to be subscribed to be able to win any of the prizes that's up for grabs. But hopefully I shall see you there. And as always, guys, we shall see you again on the next one.